Hello my friends, I'm here to demonstrate my new CHUWI Hi 10 Max tablet. With a 13-inch screen, 512GB of internal storage, and 12GB of RAM, this CHUWI tablet is perfect for live performances or high-quality music productions. In this video, I will demonstrate to you a music production with my CHUWI tablet.
In this video, I'll demonstrate my new CHUWI tablet, the Hi 10 Max. I have that tablet, the Hi 10x1, also from CHUWI. What sets these two tablets apart from other tablets we know is that they run the Windows operating system. All tablets we know run their own operating system, either Android or iOS, in Apple's case. These CHUWI tablets run the Windows 11 operating system. And with that, we have fantastic versatility to run incredibly sophisticated software, extremely complex for an Android or iOS tablet. And these tablets work perfectly. The difference between this tablet and the first one is the size. This Hi 10 Max has a 13-inch screen. The Hi 10x1 is 10 inches, so it's more portable. I use this smaller tablet to create tones in my live performances. I bought this tablet for music production, replacing my laptop. It's much more versatile than a laptop. You don't need a keyboard or mouse because it has a virtual keyboard you can use. Or if you want to connect a mouse and keyboard. It has several USB, USB-C, and micro HDMI ports. We can connect this tablet to a second monitor, which I'll show you later. For now, I'll open the music production software everyone knows, Sonar. Those familiar with Sonar know its ability to manage both MIDI files and high-resolution audio wave files. The first thing I'll do is open a module, so I can play timbres on my keyboard. This is an extremely complex piece of software that opens within Sonar, TDS, which plays timbres through MIDI connections. So I can play here. On my keyboard, it will generate timbres there. I'll set MIDI channel number 1 to record. I'll listen to the metronome and start playing with my tablet here. What did I do at that point? I opened a MIDI channel, played my keyboard, and it sent the MIDI information through the USB-C cable. The tablet sent the MIDI information to the Sonar software. The Sonar software passed the information to this TDS sound module, which is internal inside the Sonar. I play my keyboard, which generated MIDI information. The sound you heard is the timbre of this TDS module, recorded via MIDI. Now here I have the first MIDI channel with a piano sound, and in this mid channel, I have all the edits. To give you an idea, for example, I can even see the sheet music. See how interesting? Everything I played on the piano is here on the screen, and I can edit it. I can do whatever I want in this edit mode, which is in MIDI format. This is a type of work that is extremely difficult to do on an Android or iOS tablet, for example. My idea here is to demonstrate the processing and editing capabilities of our CHUWI Hi 10 Max tablet. I've opened another MIDI track. I'll assign this track to the TDS module, and I'll add the bass and upright bass sounds. So, I have the electric piano on this MIDI track, and I'll record the bass here, so I have at least the skeleton of the song. On the upright bass track, for example, we can see the sheet music of what I played. This is really cool. The entire sheet music. I can edit whatever I want in the MIDI editing section because it's a MIDI format. My keyboard generated MIDI information for the Sonar software, and it's playing the timbres through the TDS software. So I have the MIDI information that I can quantize. I can tweak each of the notes. I can change all of this so I have a better understanding of what I'm going to do. In the next step, I'll record the electronic drums, also generating MIDI information for this Sonar software on my CHUWI tablet. And I'll create several other tracks, according to my imagination and inspiration. I'll later record acoustic instruments. I'll replace the electronic bass, record it here on my piano, and I'll play the electric bass. I'll also play the electronic drums in MIDI format and then record them in wave audio format. In this Sonar software, we can record both MIDI and audio tracks. The advantages of MIDI editing, as I showed you, the score, among other things like this piano roll part of each track. And then we have audio editing with plugins like gate, reverb, compressor, etc. Here are all the channels currently in use. I have 3 MIDI channels and 2 audio channels. You'll see that I'll add many more audio and MIDI channels. And this Sonar software will manage all of this running on this CHUWI tablet, which has the great advantage of having the Windows 11 operating system. As I told you, this software only runs on the Windows operating system. This CHUWI tablet, model Hi10 Max, and the small tablet also do the same. It's the same thing, has the same quality, the same type of work. The only difference is that the Hi10 by 1 has a smaller screen, 10 inches, and the Hi10 Max has 12 gigabytes of RAM, and the Hi10X1 has 8 gigabytes of RAM. This Sonar software also runs on the Hi1X1.
I'm using this one because it's larger and easier to edit in these more complex software programs. From here, I have a prototype of a song that I'm going to start recording. I'll connect this tablet to the electronic drum machine, then I'll connect it to my mixing board to record the audio tracks. So I'll have MIDI and audio tracks as well. This is incredibly cool and practical, especially since these tablets have multiple USB ports. There's a headphone jack and another USB-A port. There are many cool connections available on this tablet, and the great advantage is that it runs the Windows operating system, which gives us the versatility to use extremely complex software, such as Sonar and Reason. For now, this was just a quick overview to give you an idea. I'll continue this music production because I want you to understand the processing power of our CHUWI Hi10 Max tablet.